Also, did you all know that global warming is at an all-time high?
What is that?
What the heck? What is this piece of crap?
I gotta get my door handle here. Look, I only got, it's a door handle, opener, and a crank. There's none inside here. They come with one. Look at it, you gotta put it on. And you can roll the window up like that too. Whew, it's smoky in here now. Ugh.
Double handle fell off.
Yeah, it fell off. What do you think about this thing?
What are you doing with a piece of junk like that?
What is wrong with this thing? It's got a little faded paint, but I think you can buff it out. You're pretty good at buffing anymore. Look at that. That kind of thing will shine. It ain't rusted out. I think it's totally awesome. It's a 1970 GMC Jimmy. It runs really good. So you can see it just smoked that one tire off right there. Yeah, got a dent in the hood. We're not even gonna mess with it. See it come out of Washington apparently? I don't know. Look at the bumper. See? It's barely on there. The grill's black, it looks like crap. It's missing all the badges. I guess somebody just started turning it down. No windshield wiper on it. The mirror's off. They took the, I think it's supposed to say custom on it right there. They got this fancy stuff. I don't know, I think that's like in my toolbox. Look at this. See, some nice fixing up, man. They got all the parts laying in the back. Well, I say most of them. We'll take the top off. We'll just throw the top away. Who wants a top? Who wants a top on one of these things? See, you got like the van shroud. You got a dash pad. Look, there's a door handle. Oh, the glove box. Let's see what it says. Look. Oh, I guess this is the prop. See, they sent you a prop rod with it. Should work. How about that? Now, if it falls on me, it's gonna be a bad situation. Check that out, man. It had like really fancy pinstriping on it at one time. Custom. See, I told you it was a custom. Four-wheel drive locking hubs, a turbo hydromatic transmission. It's got the Cheyenne equipment, black bucket vinyls. It's got a rear seat with it, 350, V8 engine, power steering, AM push button radio. Oh yeah, and it's red orange. A removable top that's supposed to be black. It says black. Huh, I've never seen that before. Pretty cool. But it's not all rusted out. I mean, check it out. I'm like stoked about this thing. I might just have to keep it for myself. But I don't even know. I guess somebody was gonna fix it up and they just started taking everything off of it.
Did it come with this or did you buy that?
I didn't buy it. It was in there. I guess it's got a transmission leak. I don't know. It runs good. Let's look under the hood. Maybe that's why it's got a big dent in it. Ah, here we go. Oh yeah, look, we're missing a breather. We're missing the heating and cooling system over here. Look at that, a new master cylinder. Got a chrome flex fan on it. And look how clean this thing is. Look at that, they're usually all rusted out up in here on both sides. Fender wheels are rusted out, usually they're not. Look at that, I mean, somebody put some nice chrome touches on this motor. So what do you think, challenge accepted?
Sure.
Challenge accepted. All right, you're gonna buff it. Okay, you buff it and I'll take care of the mechanical. So if you notice, here's something that I don't like. I noticed before I bought it. The back is sitting, it's like they call it a Cali squat. It's like a dog taking a dump. Check it out, it's got 2 ignition switches in here. I'm assuming they lost the key. I don't know. I don't get it. So I think you got to take the lenses out, front and rear, and we're going to have to take the door panels off anyway to get everything worked out the way we want. But I take the door panels off, and let's take the door handles off of it. And the key locks off means everything else is off, and then we'll get everything polished and cleaned up, and then we'll remove the top. We'll get the top off, we'll set it out there. We're gonna leave it, it's gonna be full-blown roaster. We're not putting a top on it. It's gonna be full-time, no top. So, and then we're gonna have to get the bumpers fixed. See? And let's change this peel out to chrome. And then I'll probably source out the badges and stuff that we don't have. Yep, do it too. Just see how good that this fender turns out right quick. But we're just gonna give it a test spot right now. Somebody already tried buffing over on that spot. I ain't even jacking with it. We're just gonna do this spot right here. That way I know how it will be brought back up. So we're gonna go there, and I'm just using some Meguiar's mirror glaze. It's a heavy duty fast cutting compound. Works pretty good. It works really good on old paint like this. So I got me just a little waffle pad that we're gonna try now. I might bump it up to a wool pad, but we're just gonna see what happens here. This is probably single stage. All right, I'm gonna stop right there because I can tell that this was has been repainted at some point in time. I'm positive of it. I haven't diagnosed and looked at it yet, but I'm guarantee it's had one spray over at some point in time. Shot it with single stage. It's pulling off orange. And so I'm gonna stop right there. That was a very light hit with the buffer. We're not getting crazy with it. We're not cutting hard. We're not cutting deep. We're actually using just a foam waffle pad. Look at that. I mean, it's got a few blemishes and like dust nibs and stuff like that in it, but so I think it's gonna be bad to the bone. I know Parker's gonna do an excellent job on buffing it, but I just had to test it out there. So I'm gonna turn it over to Parker. He's gonna get the door handles ripped out of here and he'll get this thing polished up.
Boom. So I gotta take that thing right there, you see it?
Yeah.
That thing that's attached to the lock, I gotta pull it off of the lock, and then the lock will just kind of wiggle right out. Pull it. Boom. Now we have to find it.
A couple?
Now we have to find, I was trying not to break it, obviously. Found it. Boom. That's what magnets are good for. You can stop blinding me now.
I turned off.
Here you go.
Need a flashlight?
Yep. Woo. Boom. Got it. What was I talking about earlier? Global warming or something like that?
Yeah, before you came in.
Got sidetracked.
This is a mechanic channel on a history channel.
All right, Parker's got the old Jimmy all buffed out, looking good. And he's been buffing on it for the last couple days. And I gotta say that he's done a hell of a job on this thing. It has turned out absolutely stunning. I'm figuring that this is probably a DuPont Centauri base paint that was on it. There were some spots that I wet sanded for him, just that had some rough orange peel on it. But man, it turned out awesome. He's finishing it up now. I'm gonna give you a walk around on it. But Parker, how do you feel about your buff job on this thing?
I think it went pretty slick.
I think it turned out amazing. All right, getting the blocks put in back here. You got plenty of U-bolt. All right, next side. All right, so I got the blocks in. All I gotta do is come in and tighten these up a little bit. And probably have to get some longer shocks. But we'll address that situation here shortly. I got the lift blocks on and kind of cleaning my mess up because I'm gonna have to lay on the ground. I'm gonna let it down. I'm just gonna see how short the shocks are and go from there. We might order some new ones, may not, I don't know. We might not even run shocks, give it a smoother ride. We'll be like, woo, 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 woo. I don't know, we'll see. So the shocks actually worked out perfect. They hit the holes perfect. Throw the nuts on them. Got the bolts in them, I'm gonna throw the nuts on them. Call this dude done back here. All right, we're gonna be putting the Retro Sounds. It's a Motor 2A, Bluetooth, hands-free calling, all that good jazz. And Jimmy, got this all set up, ready to go. I'm gonna slide it back here. Goes in right there, just like a glove. Pops in place. Little snap, crackle, pop action. So we take these little cup things, they slide in here and they fit directly into that cup. This wire here, it goes down and it's for the rear speaker. So I'm gonna shove it back here. Hey, it works. All right, so we've got the new instrument cluster all lined out here. And we're gonna get it installed. Be back kind of where we started from, but probably a lot better. Nice! The steering wheel. Steering wheel! Works like it's supposed to. Update here on the Jimmy, on old Jimmy. Took it out for a test drive and I thought, well, I'll fill it up with fuel just to, you know, see if the gas gauge is correct, all that good stuff. And man, it is leaking really bad right there. And look at it. Leak, leak, leak all the way down. Not drivable. This tank is junk. I'm gonna drill a hole in it and we're gonna drain it into these cans. No turning back now. Drill a hole right in that sucker. Alright, you take that side. Come up like this a little bit. Throw my hoses over it. Oh, this should go up like that. Okay. Yeah, we got the new tank under here. Just two of us, and that was kind of strenuous. Now, we're gonna get us a connecting hose for our filler because the other one was junk. And I'm gonna hook these two hoses up. Parker's gonna hook the wire up. And we'll be pouring gas in it in no time. Chrome going on here on Jimmy. Look at that circle. I thought I'm gonna have to drill out every one of these holes. Can you see it? Get it an angle? All right. Now I'll show you how fancy I am. Look at that. That was with the end of a flashlight. Just popped it through. That's not how you do it. Just FYI. I want to go find better clips. Bam, got the last piece of chrome installed on this bad boy and it's looking mighty fine. So the only thing left to do is I'm gonna get the top peeled off of it. We're gonna take this thing out and test drive it and see how it runs. So let's go do it. Welcome to Project Jimmy. Got the old Jimmy fired up. She's looking good. It runs, it drives out smoother than silk. Couldn't ask for anything better. After all the hard work that we put into this, it's finally road ready. We took this project and it was a team effort. This project was a team effort, and we knocked it out of the park, and I can't be prouder of this. Parker come in, he polished it. He got the paint back looking like it's brand new from 1990, which it is now. So here we are, final product, our 1970 Jimmy. A couple little dings and stuff in it here and there, but nothing to be worried about. We put new chrome down the sides just to give it a better look, to get rid of all that orange, to break up all that orange. Transfer case was bad in it. We had to have it rebuilt, the front drive shaft built for it. Got it working. Remember, it sat like an old dog taking a poop. The gas tank, it was leaking really bad. I had to put a new tank under it. Got it lined out. We got some motor compartment lined out. We got the fan shroud on it. We sourced a breather out for it. The heater box, we said heck with it. We just capped the hole in the firewall, let it go. We got a chrome grill put in this dude. So we got a chrome grill put in it. Sourced a used chrome grill out, and we got our GMC letters on it up here, and it really dressed the front end up. Got all the lights working. It took a minute to get the lights working. We had some wiring issues with it. Got it lined out, and most importantly, we got some sounds put in this thing. So we got some good tunes. I put a Retro Sounds radio stereo in it. It's Bluetooth, hands-free calling, all the good stuff that you'd want. And we got tunes, and I found a Beamy top little sunshade here that I got put on this thing, and that way you don't burn up. So, and we got the motor compartment cleaned up here. Got the fan shroud on it. We sourced the breather out to put on it, and really got everything lined out on this. Windshield wipers. Now we can drive in the rain and we can see. The only thing we got to worry about is our head getting wet. And I want to point out one other thing. We got bumpers that are stout. They're not trying to fall off. And guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button on our videos. That way we know that you like them. And most importantly, give us some comments. I love hearing from you guys. You fans, you're awesome. So subscribe, like, comment, and we're gonna keep the cool videos coming if you can continue to do that. Show them all the hard work that we put in this thing.